Imagine being alone, deep in the wilderness, only to realize you're not alone after all. Welcome to Grand Teton National Park, a haven of natural beauty and a host to something else. Park Ranger Liam has been experiencing things that challenge everything we know about this park. What if we told you that there's a side to this magnificent reserve that few are privy to? A side that shivers with shadows, whispers in the wind, and holds chilling secrets just waiting to be revealed. Are you ready to venture into the unknown and witness the secret sightings of Grand Teton? Meet Liam, a seasoned park ranger who carries the essence of the wilderness in his every step. His post for the last 10 years has been the stunning expanse of Grand Teton National Park. It's in this serene wilderness that Liam starts to encounter the extraordinary. Subtle at first, fleeting shadows out of the corner of his eye, strange rustling in the undergrowth, and unidentifiable animal tracks. These unusual sightings and occurrences grow increasingly pronounced. The park, once a sanctuary of predictability and natural beauty, begins to present mysteries that spark both curiosity and an unsettling sense of dread in Liam's experienced heart. Liam's world soon became a chilling montage of oddities. The strange occurrences escalated, extending from mere shadows and sounds to unexplainable phenomena. Lights would flash inexplicably in the forest depths, intensifying the darkness rather than dispelling it. An unusual chill would hang in the air in certain areas, making the hairs on the back of his neck stand on end. Even the animals, both prey and predator alike, exhibited a wary agitation. Each day, the familiar trails of the park revealed something eerie and inexplicable. Deciding to take matters into his own hands, Liam began meticulously documenting each event. His logbook, once filled with mundane patrol reports and weather conditions, now bore witness to these unsettling incidents. The collection of sketches, notes, and photographs started to resemble less of a park ranger's logbook and more of a paranormal investigator's journal. But the abnormal events weren't confined to the present. As Liam delved into the park's historical records, he discovered a trail of similar, dismissed incidents scattered across the past decades. Each entry, a cryptic testament of Ranger's past, bore eerily similarities to his own experiences. It was as if the park held a cyclical pattern of disturbances that no one had pieced together until now. The uncanny truth emerged. Grand Teton was not just a sanctuary of nature, it appeared to be a vortex of supernatural activity, a hotbed for strange occurrences that defied logic and reason. This revelation, although unsettling, ignited a spark of determination within Liam. He found himself drawn further into the enigma, driven by a mix of professional duty and personal obsession. The park's serenity soon gave way to personal, horrifying encounters. An unseen force would touch him, icy fingers brushing his skin. He would hear whispers carried on in the wind, voices that seemed to know his name. One night, he awoke to find his cabin surrounded by an ethereal glow, figures dancing in the night before vanishing into thin air. Another time, he found his path blocked by a special elk, its eyes aglow with an otherworldly light before it dissolved into the mist. These experiences were bone-chilling, but they also offered a disturbing clarity. There was something otherworldly hidden within the park's towering peaks and tranquil valleys. Grand Teton was a realm shared with forces unseen, a secret that cast a foreboding shadow over its natural beauty. As each day passed, Liam found himself spiraling further into the park's terrifying mystery, uncovering a side of Grand Teton that was both fascinating and deeply unsettling. Liam, driven by the inexplicable occurrences, embarked on a journey to unveil the hidden secret of Grand Teton. He pored over historical documents, interviewed longtime residents, and explored areas of the park shrouded in eerie tales. What he unearthed was a chilling narrative that intertwined the park's natural beauty with a sinister past. According to folklore and echoed in the hushed whispers of some older park staff, Grand Teton was once the site of a massive tragedy. An avalanche had hit one of the settlements nearby, resulting in a great loss of life. The event had been catastrophic, but it also bore the seeds of the supernatural phenomena that Liam had been experiencing. It was said that the spirits of those who perished had never left the park, instead weaving themselves into its very fabric. The park was more than a natural reserve. It was a hotspot for supernatural activity, a gathering point for energies trapped between this world and the next. The stories painted a picture of a park teeming with spectral figures and haunted by the echoes of a past disaster. The knowledge was both a revelation and a burden. The once tranquil park now bore an eerie, spectral edge, and with the veil lifted, the paranormal activities only grew more intense. Apparitions began to show themselves in broad daylight, often to terrified visitors. Whispers turned into audible voices, their cries echoing throughout the park at all hours. Animals became increasingly agitated, their behavior erratic and often dangerous. The staff and visitors were now in danger. The spirits were no longer mere observers. They were interacting with the physical world with alarming intensity. The park was no longer just a space shared with the supernatural. It had become a battleground, the living and the ethereal colliding with escalating force. Armed with the tragic history of the park and faced with a growing threat, Liam stood on the precipice of a terrifying reality. He was not only a park ranger responsible for the physical aspects of Grand Teton, but he was also the reluctant guardian against a supernatural force that was growing more assertive. He was caught in a horrifying clash between the park's scenic reality and its haunted past, a sinister secret now revealed in all its spectral terror. Haunted by the escalating paranormal incidents and fueled by a sworn duty to protect, Liam made a decision. He was to confront these special entities. Although untrained in matters of the supernatural, he was armed with determination, courage, and a deep understanding of the park that had become both his sanctuary and his nightmare. One evening, under a moon that bathed the park in a ghostly glow, Liam ventured into the heart of Grand Teton, to the site of the historical avalanche. He carried with him mementos from the past, old photographs, trinkets, and letters from those who had perished, gathered from local families. His intent was to acknowledge the spirits, to offer them recognition and empathy, and if possible, guide them towards peace. As he started speaking into the wind, the atmosphere changed. The wind hushed, the animals fell silent, and a palpable electricity coursed throughout the air. Apparitions began to manifest. Some were distinct, bearing faces full of lost years and sorrow, while others were vague figures flickering in and out of sight. The air grew colder, each spectral figure adding to the chill until Liam's breath fogged in the icy air. The confrontation was both terrifying and awe-inspiring. The spectral entities, in their display of otherworldly power, seemed capable of tearing the very fabric of the park. Yet they stood there, listening to Liam, their attention riveted by his words. The silence was broken only by the wind and Liam's steady voice, which echoed throughout the park, a lone human among the departed. As we've walked through the park's haunted history, witnessed the paranormal phenomena, and stood with Ranger Liam as he faced the eerie entities, it's a journey that's left us with more questions than answers and made us realize that perhaps the natural world holds secrets that go beyond our understanding. If you found yourself thrilled by this chilling adventure and want to delve deeper into the world of the unknown, make sure to hit that subscribe button, and don't forget to like and share this video so others can join us on this supernatural journey.